My people, wahala dey o. As it stands now, on average Nigeria, all of us are owing a debt of 665,000 naira. Omo, no be small thing o. Una know say our government don dey borrow money since anyhow, to service debt and also for the budget. So as it stands now, an average Nigerian is owing a debt of 665,000. And if you ask, what are our politicians using all this money to do? Because if you check the society, you will see that it doesn't even reflect. Like, we are suffering, and average Nigerian is struggling to feed 3 times a day, and some people cannot even pay their children's school fees. And sometimes you still wonder where they are, keeping all this money and what they are doing with all this money. And we masses are here suffering at the end of the day. So Nigerians don't diverse, and so many people don't they react. Some are even saying that they are going to go out to the streets after the 30 days challenge. So my people, omo, no be small thing, we dey for this country. And as it stands now, if you dey born pikin, don't just carry am for mind say your pikin don dey owe debt like this for Nigeria. So let me leave you guys to watch the reaction from Nigeria, and also make sure you subscribe to our channel if you are new to this channel. Subscription is free so that you no go miss any of our updates, and also like this video so that YouTube recommend it to others. So God bless. Let's watch the video.
For as long as you are seeing this video now, as you are watching this video, I plead you to make some little sacrifice of your time. Watch this video till the end, and when you are done, please help me share so that I can get to everybody that brought this government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu upon Nigerians. I have a message for them. For those that brought this government upon us and those that are still supporting this government, normally e no suppose better for una, and in real sense e no go better for una. You dey get the point now. Now look at the message I have above now. Just look at that news. E say each Nigerian as at January of 2025 is already owing the sum of 656,000 naira as public debt rises to 142.3 trillion naira. For goodness sake, wetin I dey benefit from Nigeria? Wetin I dey gain from Nigeria government when I don owe 656,000 naira, including my children, my parents, that does not benefit from the entity called Nigeria. Now this Bola Ahmed Tinubu, e come be like say it's looking like they came with a game plan to sink this country, and they are doing just that, and yet they still got people supporting them. When I see some animals, most especially some of those that escaped through the Sahara Desert through the European country, saying Tinubu as if their brain is made up of shit. Okay, you will say Nigeria debt has increased, the borrowing did not start from Tinubu, fine, but let me tell you where Tinubu messed up and why you agree that Tinubu is the worst of them all. Now Jonathan, as at when leaving office, left a debt of $7.3 billion. That was the national debt as at when Jonathan left office in 2015, which means Buhari inherited the debt of $7.3 billion. Now Buhari came, stayed up to 2023. Buhari was in power from 2015 to 2023, and he took the debt from $7.3 billion to $28.57 billion. That was what Buhari did. He met it at 7.3. We know Buhari was a master specialist in borrowing, but even at that, he took it from 7.3 billion to $28.57 billion. Remember, Jonathan was paying subsidy, the subsidy they so much talked about. Buhari also paid this subsidy and left Nigeria debt at least. Tinubu picked it from 28.57 billion. Let's be very frank. Now, as of today, the Chicago economist, the Chicago graduate, the master strategist, what did they not call him? Took it from $28.57 billion to $88.89 billion in less than 2 years. This man does not pay subsidy according to him. He has removed subsidy from anything in Nigeria. And I ask, what are they now doing with the money? Nigerians, you are not asking, what is Tinubu and his boys doing with all this money? Nothing is working in Nigeria. The subsidy that the Nigerians seems to have been enjoying, because they said subsidy was the only reason Nigerians were affording petrol cheaper. They took it from us, and the debt profile keep flying, keep rising like Ijebu Gari. What are this money being used for? Is it only to settle judges and the judiciary and their fellow politicians? And Nigerians are quiet, and somebody somewhere will still open their mouth and thunder with fire to say Tinubu is doing well. With all of this, do I need to say Tinubu is should I use the exact word? I don't know if the DSS know my address for now, but let me just be patient, because I will inevitably say Tinubu is killing us. He's destroying Nigeria. He's obviously the worst thing to have happened to Nigerians. With everything I've said now, can you argue that? Borrowing to do what? See, nobody said government should not borrow, but when you are borrowing, let there be a reason why you are borrowing. Let there be a reflection of your borrows. You took subsidy away, no road, no electricity, insecurity. What the heck is going on? Nigerians, why are you not asking questions? Now it's 2025. Before you know it will be 2026, and they will start talking about 2027. And some people that thunder will never fail to fire will start telling you, Tinubu. In fact, Nigerians, it is up to you. Whenever you guys are ready, I'm sure we all know what to do. Thank you.
Now, to the Nigerian police and the Nigerian army, because I know after this 30 days rant challenge, I know what is next is a protest. And this protest, with the Nigerian youth, we are not going to take it funny and likely. You understand? Now, to those police and the soldiers that are being paid 10 naira, but you can still release bullets, we will protect again. If you like, go to Lekki toll gate and then waste citizens again. I like what happened. A lot of you are coming out to cry, and are you the soldiers? Can you see the way they waste on our people? Government no fit talk. Government no fit talk. Is it the same stupid army people that came outside and they started massacring innocent citizens that came out to protest for a better Nigeria? After this one, after the 30 days rant, what is next is a protest. And if the government will not hear our cry, because some people are asking, we are doing videos that the government are not seeing, they are seeing it. If they are not seeing it, how did they see the one of the NYC girl? They are ignorant. They are giving us deaf ears. Now after this 30 days rant, if the government does not do anything, we will do a protest, because we will not be here and then our futures are being destroyed by people who are eating money. Because like this now, I'm 23 years old. I don't know what's next the future holds for me. Because one, first of all, it's not like we are not working hard. We are talented than our parents. We have more ideas than our parents, but we are not making use of it. We are not making money from it because the country is messed up. We are doing businesses. We started businesses at younger age than our parents. We are making money, but we can't even save for the future. You understand? If you go to Asaba currently now, 80% of girls in Asaba, what is even 90% are all prostitutes. They're into prostitution. So is it those ones that have better future? Because like now, let me tell you, now in Nigeria now, a lot of girls have given up on their dreams. A lot of boys have given up on their dreams. If it's not Yahoo, it's ritual or kidnapping or stealing. Is it that one that will make a better country? Growing up, they say we are the leaders of tomorrow. But like this, I'm not seeing any leader in also. Because the people that will lead us tomorrow are the children of these same politicians. And the way I'm seeing it, they are more wicked than their parents. You can see this Tinubu. You saw what was coming out from his mouth. That one is more stupid self. He's more wicked than the father. If that one become president, he will do more worse. Imagine the other children of the governors. Maybe they are more stupid than Tinubu. We don't even know. You understand? So what is next? Is a protest. After this one is a protest. And this is the first time I'm making a video about all these things. This is the first time I came together and I joined Nigerians to do this thing. Normally I don't do protests, I don't support protests, but it's that time everybody will come outside. If we die, we die. If we don't die, we will still die. Because like this it's like we are dead already. We are dead in a country whereby egg is now luxury. We are dead. In a country whereby now, you can't even buy ordinary Camry, Toyota Camry again if you are not doing something illegal. You understand? In a country where two onions now is 500 naira. Tomatoes for seed is 1,000. I be 500. It's not even 500, it's 1,000. Pepper where they many pass tomatoes before. And now they compete with tomatoes for quantity. And you think we are happy? Now the country is going bad. The quantity of things are reducing. Gala don reduce, toothpaste don reduce, everything. The bag of rice wey tall before don dey short finish, and then you think we are happy. Nobody is happy with the country. After this 30 days rant, it's a protest that will follow. It's a protest. Normally before, I know Delta State was not expensive, but as I'm talking to you now, Delta State is like Lekki. Delta State is like Lekki. I wanted to rent a shop now in Asaba. They sent me video of the shop. It's a small shop. They said 4 million. That is not everything. Oh, everything is 5 million in Delta State, and the shop is not big. And you think we are happy? Students can no longer rent houses now. They can no longer rent houses because of expenses. Imagine 1 bedroom for a student that struggle to even pay school fees, renting 1 bedroom for 400,000. It's not like this bedroom is a POPO, and then you think we are happy. Nobody's happy. Nobody's happy because me like this young boy like this, I don't know what the future holds for me. Gone are those days we say we are making our parents proud. Nobody's making parents proud again. No. Even the parents now, they know that we are not making them proud because I want to make them proud. Money, it not be money that they make parents proud. No be money. Gone are those days people travel to Lagos and then they make it. Now they travel to Lagos, they run back because why? Lagos is fucking expensive. No good water in Lagos as we are talking. You understand? And you think we are okay with it? Insecurity is killing everybody. Now you no get yourself, you no fit dey enter bus way because you dey fear make no people be kidnappers. Before a lot of people like they like along to enter along, but today you dey craze when you want to enter along. Now in Nigeria you want to enter along, they go just kill you. You understand? That is how bad Nigeria is now. Look at Abraka. A lot of people they are prostitutes, and I don't like the fact that our ladies are being destroyed, their future are being destroyed now. You understand? God, forget say school students, full schools, a lot of them know they read. They know they use empty belly, they read. A lot of them no even know book safe as we dey talk like this. You understand? Now block in schools whereby lecturers you will even have mark, they will still collect bribe. You must give them money before they give you mark. Is it that one you're calling a country? Government, the lecturer must sleep with you first before he will give you mark. Is that one a country? A student killed herself which day now? The video trended. We saw it because of why she passed but they failed her. She killed herself because she don't have money to block. Is that one a country? Is that one a country? Christmas day, Happy New Year day, they killed an innocent boy because of knockout. Did the government say anything? No. I do watch news from US. I see the way they do handle situations. They do handle situations. Yes. Once they hear news say boy buy car, they don't bust am. But Yaya Bello, wait if how much? Do you know how much is Yaya Bello stole? Is enough to change half of the country, but yet they could not hold Yaya Bello because Yaya Bello is a predator. He dey vanish, he's invisible, and you call it a country? A country that somebody stood up and he want to silence the people. Regina Daniel, hold your boyfriend. Yes, hold your boyfriend. Hold am, because your boyfriend and Tinubu will not even know who be the worst. Just came out and he said they want to silence the voices of people by bringing out a bit to silence social media. Is social media your problem? Social media is your problem. Focus on the BBL of your wife. You are there saying you want to bring this thing out and then nobody is happy again. Oh, you understand? Normally I don't do this before, but the country don't tie up because like this I'm working. I can show you my bank receipt. There's money inside. Money is coming in, but I don't know what I'm using the money for because expenses are killing. Okay, like this you can't even cook stew. 20,000 no dey cook better stew. Say you want spice them up. No. Jollof rice when I do na kpakpa jollof rice me and my body dey that. If you that I can go and bring you the pot and show you whether na so jollof rice dey. And you think we are happy? Nobody is happy. Ordinary okada now is 1,000. 1,000 before is from here to Ugeli, from Ozoro to Ugeli. Now we take the extra transport now, and nobody is happy. Yes. Nobody is happy. And funny to say, no generation is coming out of us like this, so because we are not even thinking of getting married. They won't get married on top the stuff I will. You see, I'm sweating because I'm saying this out of pain that I'm working. When I started photography, was it not 3 years ago or 4 years ago? Background was 15,000. As I'm talking to you now, that same background is 40,000 naira. When I bought background stand before, it was how much? When I bought it then, it was 70,000. As I'm talking to you now, it's around 300,000, I'll be 400,000. The light, the 600 before was 500, I'll be 450. As I'm talking to you now, that same the 600 light is 800k. How are we going to improve our craft? Everybody now don't talk to makeup artists because you not get any work where you want to go pay again. Graduates doing Okada in here, and as I enter bike one Okada man, they speak English, they blow English. I say you be graduate. What is he doing? Okada. And you think we will not protest? After this one is a protest next, because it look like the only protest a lot of these politicians listen to is the protest coming from those people in Hausa. It's only those people that they focus on. Now this protest that will come up next, I'm not going to lie, it will be violent, because even the Bible say the children of God suffered and they take it by force. For violence they use it to take it by force. Now Bible talking, you understand? The children of God suffer it. And only the violent ones take it by force. So where just dey reach now, we go take am by force, because they say senior wey no get sense, small pikin dey use am dey play. You understand? We don too dey quiet, our parents don quiet, nobody dey pray. See say we dey do say pray for Nigeria, nobody is praying for Nigeria. It's violence for Nigeria. And so to the armies and to the police, very soon protest will come up. Come outside, we go mark faces, we go come on our house. You understand? Kill the innocent citizens because they are paying you how much. You know the shame when you dey stand for road as a policeman. Go watch Nigeria American movies. Nobody dey come outside, they collect 15 naira. Imagine they disgrace your fellow man because of 200 naira. 200 naira na wetin suppose make marshal stand for sun. Yet if they say release bullet, you release. You be mumu. You be mumu. Army wey we dey respect, dey give regard before, nobody dey regard them again because they no be like army again, they just be like mumu. Now they wear uniform, they go just come online, they rant, they threaten citizens. Were na your mates na another say citizens una dey get mouth for na shey na una make dem massacre so. To even buy weapon, government no dey fit buy better weapon for una to take fight. No. Na come inside. Massacre people, they release bullet for toll gate. Na your mates dey kill, and you know say as they waste una 3 mates. Government talk about am. If you like that same government, when they tell you to release bullets, release bullet for innocent citizens wey dey try better the country for you and themselves. Man, not talk again.
Yeah, this shit is crazy at this point. So yesterday I woke up and I saw a video with a young lady who was talking about the hardships in Nigeria. And I'm not even going to lie, it brought tears to my eyes because I could relate to every single thing she said. And as of today, the world wants to judge her and they want to put her in a corner and pretend as if she did such a bad thing, saying she insulted the president and everything. First of all, calling a president terrible is not an insult. What we're going through is the insult right now. They try very hard to take away our freedom of speech, our freedom of existing, while killing us with so much work that it's life these days is not sweet anymore. You know, we really try every day to wake up and say, you know what, God, the day is in your hands and whatever happens, happens, and we go about our business. But when I tell you, life is not sweet anymore, and this is based to the new government. So who are we actually supposed to cry to? And then the worst part of it, it's just like you're beating a child for no reason, beating them constantly, morning, night, next day, next year, every single moment, and you expect them not to cry. You even go as far as telling us like, oh, we're not allowed to make certain comments on our WhatsApp, which is a private app, or our Instagram or Facebook. If not, we'll face consequences, we'll be arrested or whatever. Are you fucking kidding me? So we should not cry anymore. We are dying. And I'm sorry, she made a very valid point that everyone is trying so hard to pretend that they are doing okay or they are living great, but that's not the situation. And then what even pisses me more is not even the fact that she made the video, it's the fact that if you look into her comments, you have stupid people saying, oh well, if life is so hard for you, move back to the village. If all of us decide to move back to the village, how much space do you think there will be? Life is unrealistically expensive. When I moved to Nigeria in 2019, I was not even spending 500k a month, and that is with me sewing my bubbles, feeling nice, going for dinner. I never spent so much money. And now in 2025, from 2024, my bill went to close to 2 million in 2024, and in 2025, which is just 3 months, I'm getting closer to 3 million, 3+, and I'm not buying clothes, I'm not buying shoes, I'm not buying anything. This is just basic maintenance. We don't speak about petrol that I used to buy 4 jerrycans of 30 liters for less than 20,000 before, and that is with 4,000 naira tips. I was paying about 16k in 2023, and now in a week I spent almost 200k, and this is with running my generator in the night because they act as if electricity is for fucking free. It's not free. I load my meter every month for 100k. It doesn't even get me anywhere. There's no lights. There's constantly problem with the feeder or transformer or TNT. I'm so sick of it. They act as if it is free. So we try very hard. And then the worst part is if you have business and you need to send files and you need internet in the daytime, you have to run your gen. That's almost 30k for the daytime, and then 30k at night. That's 60k a day. It doesn't even make sense. And we're just trying to survive. We're not doing anything spectacular. We're not living large. And tell me now, who are we supposed to blame? I went from buying my hair product in 2019 December for 2,500 for hair oil. Now that same hair oil in 2025 is 26,000 naira for one hair oil. Let's not talk about eggs that used to be 800 naira per crate, now is 6,500 or more. In fact, the same eggs in places like Delhi's, which in fact, God bless the people that can afford to go there, is 19,000 a crate of egg. Which, how? Everyone is shutting down, everyone is shutting up because we are so terrified that, oh, if we come out to say something, we are going to be sanctioned for freedom of speech. Remember, the government is for the people. The government is not supposed to be for themselves. They are not supposed to take over our whole lives and then leave us hanging. And then, yes, the truth is that a lot of people are still faking to be comfortable. Bro, how? I used to be able to buy a ticket for $1,000 something to go home. Now, if I want to go back to Romania, I'm spending for me and my daughter over $10,000, which is insane. This is without spending money. 10K should be able to help you have a good time in a place. You can't even do that anymore. And let's not talk about half of the things that break down on a daily basis. So even if you have a target budget for the month, oh, your osmosis broke, your water broke, the floor broke. The other last Sunday, my floor flooded. You know how much money I had to spend just to fix that? We're not even talking like we used to be able to save money. You work 30 days a month, or how many days you work. Even on the weekends, you're still working. And then you come back home and you can't even save a dime to say, okay, this is for emergencies, because all that money is going back into society and you tell us not to vex. Like, what the fuck are we even talking about? Because I am so irritated, and even I want to cry because it doesn't make sense. Tell me why me, without buying Gucci's or Prada's or even going to restaurants, is spending almost 3 million naira on just maintenance. Like, tell me, how is that even possible? And you're telling us that you will be whipping us with koboko, and we're not supposed to cry. We're just supposed to shut up and take it because this is how. And what makes me angry is every single day you see them announcing, oh, we gave 7-point-something billion to this, we did this. No one is seeing the benefits of the money you guys are spending. The politicians are taking this money, taking it away from people. There's no infrastructure. The town really smells like shit. Like she said, even if you want to go take a walk, you cannot comfortably go take a walk in Lagos because number one, you're scared somebody is going to rob you. Number two, it is hot as hell. Number three, there's nowhere to go. You took away landmark from us. The only place, tell me where you can even take a child to entertain her in this society. There's no beach anymore except you're going to Aja, which is so far away, which by the time you consider the petrol you're going to use to get there and back, you're like, you know what, let's just stay home. The home is becoming suffocating because, come on, you might have a gorgeous house, but there's nothing else to do. And then at the same time, you tell people, oh, don't keep your children too much on the internet. What else is there to do? There are no national parks for you to go to. There's no little walkway for you to pass that you would feel safe enough to go. Everywhere smells like shit, for real. How? The sewage is every corner you walk through Lagos. The sewages are green. How? And you tell us not to cry. There's nothing I hate in this life more than an APC person approaching me, I swear to God, because every time they open their mouths, they give me a reason to hate them more. They're like, yeah, but the government is doing great. The president is doing great. Great where? Where we are suffering while you guys are flying in private jets, enjoying your lives to the max, spending money that we can't even talk about. And then on top of that, a few days ago, out of all the laws you could make, you're like, oh, we're going to ban pornography. How is that affecting you? How is that affecting you? I personally don't care about that, but with all this suffering going in this country, people want to believe they're stressed somehow, but they can't even do that right now because you guys have turned it into something else where you've taken all the power, forgetting that the power is for the people. You've taken all our rights. What else do you want? You should as well just start killing people right now, because at the end of the day, what do you want from us though? And then another thing that people love to do is go on the internet and at least relieve that stress in some form of fashion. But no, MTN will mess you up. I load my phone with 20 gigs, which is 6.5 now, I think. Every 2 days, every day. The other week, I spent that same 20 gigs 3 times, and I didn't even get my data. So even the small relaxation we get to go on the internet, we can't even enjoy it no more because you guys take everything. I don't think there's 10% of rich people in this country, and yet, oh God, you guys just take everything, and then you have the audacity to shut down someone that's called someone terrible. I wish someone would just call me terrible because I won't even take offense to it. But come on. And people, like, the worst thing that could have happened to Nigeria is the last protest that happened. People were so scared because they intimidated us with guns and everything, so no one wanted to come out. But I think we are at that point where we need to step up and say, no, this is not, like, I'm sorry, even in the days of slavery, people had to sacrifice certain people to stand up for the people, because if not, look at it, we are dying. There's no reason why someone is working almost 24 hours a day. You can't even sleep in cool air, and they tell you to shut up. They tell you to delete your videos because you don't have power. Like, come on, yo. Like, when is it going to stop? Because even for me, it a choke. It a choke. I can eat, but how long though? How long? Do you think you can eat in a year from now going like this? Like, let's be real.
This is my own 30 days challenge. Who are we voting in as the next president of Nigeria 2027? How do we come together as youth and form one voice? How do we use the same social media to form one voice and say this is who we are voting in 2027? Are we starting a forum? Are we starting a group? Is it going to be state by state or local government by local government? Who are the people joining INEC? So all of us can get our voters card. Nobody's left behind, right? Who are going to be our representatives there? How do we use this same social media to sit down, debate, and say this is what our next president is? How do we have a meeting with him? Right? Because Nigeria needs saving from Nigerians. They are killing her. She's dying slowly. She's almost dead. How do we get proactive? That's the question. How do we get proactive for 2026 so we can get proactive for 2027? How do we make an impact? How do we make a change? Because I'm not going to tell anybody to go and protest. But if you can speak one language and vote somebody, and we are also part of the INEC what is it called? Officials. We'll be able to monitor by ourselves too. I know what I'm saying is not really easy, but I know that we are plenty. Who is going to hold everybody accountable in case one go to go and collect Ebunje somewhere? Who? What is the next move for us as Nigerian youths? What is the next?
Bobo Emiloko can't be the only problem of Nigeria. Have you ever sit down and ask yourself, are you a good citizen of this country? I will give you some questions that you can ask yourself. Are you the person that point finger to the governors, senators, local stakeholders, saying that they are corrupt, but only little chance you see to misbehave? You grab them sharp. My dear, you aren't better than the above. Definitely you are part of the problem. Are you the vendor that resell everything 4 times the actual price of the market in the name of making money? Greediness, you are part of the problem. Are you the landowner that build estates and mansions with slaves from Togo? Child labor, Oga, you are part of the problem. Are you the big man car that intimidates everyone on the road because you think now your forefathers get them? Rule breaker, you are part of the problem. Are you the madam that beat that 10-year house help because she did not wash well the clothes of your children that are bigger than her, that are older than her? Auntie, you are part of the problem. Are you the uncle that promised to send to school your sister children that she sent for you from village, and instead you send them hawking pure water? Wicked uncle, you are part of the problem. Are you the person that always bend your body because you see Ogamisa? because you think respect is in the money. My friend, you are part of the problem. Have some dignity. Are you the person that carry Bible every Sunday, but you go to church in the hope to get rich, not to get better? Brother and sister, you're part of the problem too. Are you the person that expect to treat all patients fairly and equitably, but you don't attend the sick person before you don't see a bank alert? PhD holder, you are part of the problem. And the last, Aboki, that NIN they gave you is not for you to do anyhow with it. Abeg, next time, try better. Don't be part of the problem.